worth it. This is not worth it.
In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry.
What's up, Double I Gang? It's Ayana.
And it's Awana.
And we're here with another video coming to y'all with a story time.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to tell y'all about how I got pregnant. I was doing things I wasn't supposed to do, you know. Then my periods just started skipping for a couple of months. I was telling my sister, I was running track when I was pregnant. So, you know how you do sit-ups and stuff? It was just like this hard little baby that was always in this corner on my stomach and stuff. And I would tell my sister to feel it. And she would be like, that's nothing. So,
and I would just tell her, like, you doing too much. Just stop. Chill out.
And so I did the sit-ups and all at track practice. I get tired quick. I never get tired quick.
And she was running slow.
I was always by my sister at the pace of my sister.
Yeah.
And it was nothing like that. Everything was just different. My cycle, it was skipping for 4 months. I just let it go because you know how when you 11 or 12, when your period first come on or whatever.
It skipped for 6 months.
Yeah, it skipped.
And we thought it was going to do the same thing.
And I would tell him, my periods are skipping. I told him in October and I told him in November. And,
it was this one time we was at his friend's house and we was telling him, man, her periods is skipping.
Yeah, I was like, so if I take this pregnancy test, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I let him know what's going on, and you just so shocked about it.
You just ain't
expect this. I haven't been telling you nothing, you know.
And then it was in December, we got into this big argument with him. It was a little petty argument, you know. It wasn't nothing extreme. It was just something petty, shut up, you just. I was just man, Ayana, honestly, I don't even want to talk to him no more. Move around from him and his friends. We're never gonna talk to them again, you know. And this was the outcome. So we was just what? Oh my God, we never wanted to talk to him again, you know?
When you young like me, you just gonna make ways around it.
Pregnancy, yeah.
You gonna make ways around pregnancy because you don't want to disappoint your parents. So after all that happened, I took a really, really hot bath. Before I got in the shower, I ate a bowl of noodles. I was telling my sister my stomach is hurting. I was oh my God, thank you, Lord Jesus. I was so happy. I thought my cycle was coming on.
She thought she was cramping.
I thought I was just cramping, you know. But it was it was small. It was a small shots of pain at first, cycle cramps. So as the minutes went by, I got up out the bed. I was I'm hurting so bad, hurting so bad. I walked away from my sister. I didn't want no noise around me, nothing. So I went in the living room, sat in a little rocking chair. Just like this, pain, shots of pains. The baby was in one position. I felt my stomach. It was so hard. It was very hard in one spot. And it was just shots and shots and shots of pain. I took ibuprofen. That made it a little bit better, but it was still pain. It was still pain. Remind you, after the pain, when the pain started, I was throwing up over and over all again that whole day. I couldn't even eat because if I did eat something,
she literally threw up a whole bowl of noodles. All in the sink, the whole bowl.
And now I cannot eat noodles no more at all. I don't even like it no more. So I threw up the whole bowl of noodles. And if I drank something, I would throw it up. Everything. After I was throwing up that whole entire day, I was throwing up and using the bathroom at the same time. And I was just in pain and all that. And it was I couldn't lay down and go to sleep that night. That night came and I couldn't lay down and go to sleep at all. I tried so many times. I stayed up all night. So around 3 o'clock, I was just man, I can't take this no more. It was just that bad. So I was I went in there and woke my grandparents up. Told them I'm in so much pain, let's just go to the ER right now, I'm just in so much pain. And she was oh man, just go lay down, take another pill, take this medicine. She kept telling me to take medicine. I was just it wasn't working. So I'm just let's go to the hospital right now. This is just too much pain, you know. And as we got up going to the ER and stuff, I was standing by this room door, right? And so she was she started feeling on my stomach and stuff. She was
it's hard.
It's hard. It feel like a little baby down there. And she was like, Granddaddy, come feel this. She felt it and stuff. It was like my heart was beating fast. I was just so nervous.
And I was so scared because
really, truly, y'all be like, how was your reaction? Like, my reaction wasn't nothing because I already knew they was finna tell me this. I already knew the doctors was finna say something like, you're pregnant, you're stressing a lot, something like that, you know? So I wasn't reacting like, oh my God, like I'm really pregnant. I was shocked that I really had a baby in my body, like, you know?
And it was just like this for me. When she was telling me, like, she was in pain and stuff, and she got up, like, in 3 o'clock in the morning that night, I wanted to tell her, like, calm down so bad, because, like, I wasn't ready for them to, like, tell my grandma. Like, I was just so scared, like, what if this was the case? I was telling her, like, just take the pain, please, Ayanna. Like, I don't have time.
And I couldn't because the pain was so bad to the point I couldn't even lay in the bed, like,
or go to sleep.
I wasn't laying in the bed. It was like I was bent over, laying on the bed, like, you know, bent over in your head on the bed, but I wasn't laying down, like, because when I laid down, the pain got even worse. I went to the hospital, and when I first got to the hospital, I was just like, oh my God. Like, it was like around January. It was around February. And so I went in there, it was like everybody in there had the flu. So it's like, oh my God, I'm finna be sitting here in more pain. Like, they not gonna give me no medicine, nothing. Like, and she finally called me in there. I'm like, oh my God, yes, finally, she finna take me in the room. She didn't. She didn't take me in the room. I still had to wait. And so they finally took me in the room. And so the first thing that she did when she took me in the room, she had got one of those little Q-tips and she put it up my nose. She gave me the little cup to pee in. I'm like, oh my God, I wish my sister was here so she can pee in the cup for me, you know. I want my sister to be there. I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I did not want to pee in that cup, y'all. So I went in the bathroom. I was just like, it was just like God on one side and the devil on one side telling me, like, don't do it. Put some toilet water in the cup. So I was just like, I don't even care no more. Like, they gonna have to find out anyways.
Yeah.
So I was just like, let me just get this over with. Just see what's wrong with me. Because I was in so much pain, so I really wanted to know what was wrong.